I like to describe our program as the conscious incorporation of the natural world into the therapeutic process. So that really means it's much more than wilderness work, because we also expose students to horticulture therapy and equine-assisted therapy. We are unique in having kind of the more wilderness therapy ecopsychology perspective in addition to the adventure therapy. The contemplative aspect, which of course is typical to Naropa, the helping people examine both their own experience and other people's experience in that contemplative perspective. We start with a 10-day intensive, which happens in August before the new student orientation, and that whole time is outdoors. Part of it is on some private property, and part of it's in the backcountry of the Colorado Rockies. First year, during the actual school year, they're in regular weekly classes, and so that's that combination the first year of this very intense outdoor time and then kind of traditional classroom. The second year is when the students get most exposure to the outdoor field sections. Most of their course content happens in those field sections. Students might be taking a class in group dynamics and in working with special populations and in family systems, and on any given field section we actually integrate all of those content areas into the field section. So I think that's also one of the wonderful things about our structure. And sometimes when we're in the backcountry, we're actually doing some very traditional lectures that could happen indoors, but we happen to be in the backcountry. So that's how we get that combination. In the second year, we have a number of field sections. We start with the mountain section, and in that section, there's an emphasis on primitive skills and also on sensory awareness activities. In the climbing section, students obviously get exposed to the skills of climbing, but they're also doing a lot of practice of how to really innovatively bring in climbing to work with somebody therapeutically. That's followed by a section in the canyons in Utah and a ropes course section where they do both high and low ropes course, and also a equine-assisted section. And then in the spring semester, they have a horticulture therapy section, and then they do a combined field section where they go out to Utah and do a river section, and then they have one day off, and then they do a rites of passage. We've put that at the end of the second year because it's really their transition from kind of the classroom, the traditional academic work and the field work and a lot of that kind of student work, and then they're transitioning into an internship in the third year. The students who have some sort of deep relationship and appreciation with the rest of the natural world are interested in the Naropa Wilderness Therapy Program. Typically our students are in their 20s or 30s, but we also have had students in their 40s or their 50s, and I would say that they really come from a broad background. Many of our students are drawn to the program because of that contemplative aspect and that kind of ecopsychology perspective that emphasizes relationship with the natural world. What are the benefits of bringing nature into that, the counseling or the therapeutic process, and how do you do it? And so I think that that's one of the unique things that we offer.